Depression signs and symptoms, emotional signs. For a depressed person, the feelings and emotions attached take a turn and become negative. He becomes sad, dejected and pessimistic about all the aspects of his life. It is important to remember that these signs and symptoms might differ across individuals and the way they respond or react to situations also varies. A. Feeling of guilt. A person in the state of depression will feel guilty about the latest happenings around him. This might be a death or loss of a person, a broken relationship, loss of job, or anything else. In some cases, the feeling of guilt emerges after a certain period of time and is linked to old activities or incidents. B. Prone to irritation and frustration. In general cases, it has been observed that a person who is slipping into a state of depression gets frequently irritated by things, people, and actions. These may be petty issues or even big, but the frequency of getting irritated and frustrated increases for such individuals. C. Lack of confidence. Depression kills confidence. Yes, that is absolutely true. Depression makes a person hollow from inside when he feels worthless, leading to lack of self-confidence to achieve his goals. Depression leads to a feeling of being incompetent to follow and attain something. D. Unhappy. The feeling of unhappiness rolls over the mind of the person suffering from depression. He continues to feel unhappy and gloomy no matter how his surroundings are. E. Overwhelmed attitude. It is not necessarily true that a depressed person only shows signs of sadness or grief. At the time, an overwhelmed attitude or behavior is also a sign of being depressed and broken from inside. A state of extreme happiness and joy for no reason is a sign of depression. Also, being happy with a wrong, negative or a bad reason indicates depression. F. Indecisive. A person dealing with depression is often found to face difficulties in taking decisions no matter how big or small they are. He becomes indecisive, not only on matters related to others but also his own life decisions. This is due to the broken state of the brains resulting from depression. G. Disappointed in life. For a victim of depression, disappointment takes over everything. It has been observed that dissatisfaction triggers disappointment leading to depression, or we can say it the other way round. Depressed people are the ones who are often dissatisfied with their lives. H. Miserable and sad. If a person is depressed, it automatically triggers the feelings of sadness, pessimism, and dejection. The reasons for dejection may be many: death of a loved one, a broken relationship, unemployment, financial glitches, etc. The phase of sadness with almost nobody to pay heed to the person eventually ends him up in a state of depression. I. Trouble memorizing. Depression has been linked to memory problems, such as forgetfulness or confusion. Depression is associated with short-term memory loss. It doesn't affect other types of memory, such as long-term memory and procedural memory, which controls motor skills. A person suffering from depression faces troubles in memorizing basic and quick things like tasks for the day, checklist, etc. J. Anger outbursts. Depression and anger go hand in hand and can cause a revolving cycle that's hard to break. If the slightest mishap sends you into a rage, or grouchy is your new normal, you may be in a blue funk. In a study published in a journal, 54% of people with depression reported feeling hostile, grumpy, argumentative, foul-tempered, or angry. Lashing out in anger can lead to alienation and feelings of guilt, which can lead to depression. Long-term depression can make it difficult to handle emotions, increasing the likelihood of anger outbursts.